Hi everyone, this is Richard from English for Positive Change. Thanks for joining me. Now, that's an aeroplane. Thanks. Thank you aeroplane. Well, look, I don't do video editing, so thanks for joining me. This video is all about why you shouldn't give up teaching English. Okay, I run a Facebook group with lots of English language teachers from all around the world, and it's fair to say that quite a few of them are a little bit unhappy or stuck or feeling like they're going through the motions with their English teaching. Okay, and I can 100% relate to that. That's an aeroplane, another one. And I can relate to that. And I'm going to just talk about my story and how, why I nearly gave up teaching English and what saved me. Okay, and I hope this is a message of hope. I hope this is a message of hope for you if you're feeling like, yeah, this English language teaching business it's going nowhere. Okay, and I want to try to make you have a rethink, because I personally think you've got a lot more to offer. Let me go back to the beginning. So I did my SALTA course a long time ago, let's say 15 years ago for argument's sake. Okay, and then I got a job as an English language teacher, my first job, and the first year I absolutely loved it. I was mingling with all these amazing characters from China, South Korea, Colombia, all on my doorstep in sleepy Portsmouth in the south of England. Okay, and the first year I really enjoyed it. It was a steep learning curve. I definitely had some of that imposter syndrome, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to if you've just qualified. But I was loving the job, and I was applying what I'd learned on my SALTA course and making progress and making connections and friends with students and having a great time. The second year was kind of like the first year, but felt a little bit on repeat. So I was starting to, but I definitely needed it. I needed that development, different ways to approach, different ways to teach grammar and vocabulary and all of that stuff, learning my trade. Okay, but soon I got to a point, and I wonder if any of you can relate to this, where I just thought, right, is this it? Is this all there is to teaching English? How many times am I going to teach the present perfect? How many times are we going to compare a fast car and a train? All the typical stuff that you do, and you have all the worksheets and you go through it and you're like, okay. But I actually felt like a glorified quiz show host half the time, and I just thought, is this it? And a lot of times, like, am I just teaching English for no apparent reason? Well, what happened next was I was fortunate, and I was encouraged by colleagues and directors at my school to further my training. Okay, and I was fortunate that I went to International House in London, and I completed the Delta, okay, the Cambridge Delta Diploma English Language Teaching for Adults. Right, that really opened my eyes for the first time to the infinite, I'll repeat, infinite possibilities of teaching English as a foreign language, and the possibilities and the opportunities that there were when you couple your passion and enthusiasm for teaching with a set of principles and an understanding about what makes a good teacher a very good teacher. Okay, and so with that training and with that knowledge, I just saw everything differently. I knew that this was something for the first time that I could actually continue to do for many, many years and still be satisfied and still be like an apprentice, still be learning. It was the first time that I saw teaching English as an art form, okay? And the opportunities that came with that new knowledge and that new experience were many. And I went on to get into teacher training, delivering workshops in my school and in teachers associations, now here in Spain. That's why it's a blue sky and a palm tree there. This isn't Portsmouth. Yeah, teacher training. Then I also got into materials writing. I started writing my own materials for class, knowing what I was doing and why I was doing it for the first time. And the difference there was that I kind of stopped teaching and started observing learning and assisting learning and facilitating learning. And that had a massive impact on my personal satisfaction with what I was doing, because I could see for the first time the direct relationship between what I was teaching or how I organized the class and what was happening to my students and how much progress they were making. In a nutshell, I'm talking about getting to grips with like task-based learning and applying a lexical approach to teaching, because those are the things that I was really passionate about, that stood out in my Delta course. What else? I became materials writing. Then I had an opportunity to write and publish my first English language book, using those principles again. What else? I've got a few notes here. Moved to Spain. Again, a new challenge, because I'd been working with multilingual classes and now here in Spain, monolingual classes, and that threw up all kinds of new challenges. I became a better teacher because I also had to struggle to learn a language so I could empathize more with my students, and that also had an impact on my own development, and I had to adjust and grow, and I'm still growing. So what I'm saying is, if you're feeling like giving up teaching, but you haven't been teaching that long, but it's starting to feel a bit repetitive and it's starting to feel like you're going through the motions and it's not sustainable for you, I want you to have a rethink. I hope this little video has given you some food for thought about the power of investing in your own professional development, whether that be doing a Delta, whether that be doing a Masters, or whether it be in whatever way, shape or form that works for you. And yes, teaching English is an art form, and you can have so many opportunities to travel and to create and to deliver your message, your particular message, using English as a vehicle. So if you're into sustainability, or if you're into social causes or anything like that, then I would encourage you to check out my courses on englishforpositivechange.com and have a look on there, because I've tried to condense now what I've learned in the last 15 years into some really short and practical self-paced courses that you can do that will help you to become an outstanding teacher. Not only that, make a bigger difference, and also turn your Tefl fire onto full flame and stay passionate about what you're doing for many, many years to come. As I say, after 2 years, I was ready to give up. 15 years later, a little bit longer in the tooth, in a different country, with a palm tree, I'm still as enthusiastic as I was when I first signed up for that Salta course. So I hope that's given you some encouragement. If you've got any comments, how are you feeling about your teaching at the moment? What's missing? Are you a bit stuck, or are you enjoying it? What's your secret? How do you keep yourself motivated and enjoying your teaching? Okay, you're doing a brilliant job wherever you are. Please subscribe to my channel and give us and you can find the links below this video to get my free training packs, free taster packs, and also to join my Facebook community, English for Positive Change Support and Development Community. That's it. I'm going because I think it's going to rain. See you later. Bye.